Hello everyone, this is Helen. In the last show, we made the spicy hot chicken, which is a very special local cuisine. It's very popular all year round. The food is appetizing with a little spicy, delicious, and lingering. Today, what I'm going to make are buns. The first step is to make dough. Prepare 5 grams of yeast. Pour into 10 ml of warm water and let stand for 5 minutes. Stir evenly and set aside. Pour 500 grams of flour. Put a little sugar and then put the yeast water. The ratio of flour to water is 2 to 1. This ratio is critical. Too much or too little water will not make the buns too successful. After the dough is okay, cover it and let it stand for 30 minutes to wait the first fermentation. The second step is to start chopping the Chinese cabbage. We choose the first half, remove the cabbage stalk, and cut them into shreds. Then, start chopping the cabbage. Chop it into very fine particles and sprinkle with salt to force the water out of the cabbage. This work is time-consuming and labor-intensive. It took me about 15 minutes to complete. One of the reasons for chopping is that it's easier to produce water after salting. The second reason is that if the cabbage is large, it will have a bad taste feeling. Chop into particles of this size and you are done. Put into a clean pot, sprinkle 3 spoons of salt, stir well and let stand for 15 minutes. The third step is marinating meat. Add dark soy sauce, light soy sauce, sesame oil, allspice, and salt to fresh pork paste. I only need 2 tablespoons of salt because the cabbage also contains salt. Cut the minced ginger and scallion to remove the raw meat smell and give freshness. Stir the meat and set aside to wait for the flavor. The fourth step, the dough has been fermented. It has become twice as big. Let the air out. Sprinkle some dry flour. Knead well. And wait for the second fermentation. The fifth step, the water in the cabbage has come out, and the lower layer is filled with water. We took a piece of clean gauze, put half the cabbage, and squeeze it by hand. It took a little effort, but the process is very interesting. Squeeze it to dry like this and put it in a clean pot. This pot is slightly larger because the meat will be added later. Squeeze the other half of the cabbage. Then, add the marinated pork just made. Stir the cabbage and pork adequately and set aside. In the sixth step, the dough is fermented for the second time. There are bubbles like sponge in the dough. Rub the air out a little, and you can take it out. Take out 1/3 first. Knead it on the floorboard. Divide it into about 180 gram small dough. Sprinkle a little flour to prevent sticking. Knead the small dough well. After that, roll it with a rolling pin. Cross it first, and then make a circle around the side. The principle is the center is thick and the side is a little thin. Put the filling in the middle of the dough. Squeeze a fold from the outside with your thumb and index finger of right hand, and then continue to add up one by one. This is a bit difficult for a beginner, but it can be done with more practice. Good-looking food can increase people's appetite. Other buns are also made in the same way. The buns are Chinese traditional food and very common everywhere. They are delicious and juicy with plenty of fillings because the crust is fermented, so they are well absorbed. This is a good choice for people with a bad stomach. I make pork and cabbage stuffing, which is a kind of filling often made by Northerners in winter. This filling is easier to handle because it sticks together and doesn't easily disperse. After making all the buns, put the steamer with cold water on the oven. Spread the cloth on the drawer first, and then place the buns evenly on the steamer. My steamer is 3-layered. These buns just fit. Cover the pot. Steam for 25 minutes after the water is on. Hold 5 minutes before opening the pot. The time is up. The buns have become very big, and they are so fragrant. These buns look so fine and cute. Remove the buns one by one with chopsticks, being careful because they are hot, and place them on the plate evenly. You can eat when the heat is gone. Let's take a look at the bun inside. It has become a meatball. The soup has penetrated into the cooked dough. It's absolutely delicious if you take a bite. This filling can be ever-changing, and you can mix and match your favorite meat and vegetables. Have you learned it? Thank you for watching this video, and everyone is welcome to subscribe to my channel and leave message under my video. I will continue to update the food videos. See you next time. Bye.